This book is a fascinating exploration of how habits work and how we can use this knowledge to improve our lives. Chapter 1: The Habit Loop. The first chapter of the book introduces the concept of the habit loop, a neurological pattern that underlies every habit we have. The habit loop consists of three parts: the cue, the routine, and the reward. If you understand this, you're going to change many things in your life. The author provides examples from his own life and from research to illustrate how habits work and why they are so powerful. He also discusses the role of the brain in creating and reinforcing habits and how we can use this knowledge to change our habits for the better. Chapter 2: The Craving Brain. In this chapter, the author explores the role of the cravings in habit loop. He explains how cravings are formed and how they can drive us to engage in unhealthy habits like smoking, overeating, and even gambling. He also discusses how companies like Procter & Gamble use knowledge of cravings to market their products and create addictive experiences for consumers. Understanding the role of cravings is essential for breaking bad habits and creating new, healthy ones. Chapter 3 introduces the golden rule of habit change. The idea that the easiest way to change a habit is to keep the same cue and reward but change the routine. He provides examples of how this rule has been used successfully in various contexts, from personal health to organizational change. He also discusses the importance of belief in the ability to change habits and how social support can be a powerful tool in habit change. The golden rule of habit change is a simple yet effective tool for anyone looking to change their habits. Chapter 4: Keystone Habits. The fourth chapter of the book introduces the concept of keystone habits, habits that have a ripple effect on other areas of our life. It's sort of like learning transfer. He provides examples of keystone habits like regular exercise, making your bed every morning, and keeping a food diary. He explains how these habits can lead to positive changes in other areas of our lives, such as improved productivity and better relationships. Understanding and cultivating keystone habits is an essential step towards creating positive change in our lives. Chapter 5: Starbucks and the Habit of Success. In this chapter, he uses the example of Starbucks to illustrate the power of organizational habits. He explains how Starbucks created a culture of excellence and customer service by focusing on a few key habits, such as always using the customer's name and creating a welcoming environment. He also discusses how other companies can learn from Starbucks and create their own successful habits. Understanding the power of organizational habits can be a key to success in business and other areas of life. Chapter 6: The Power of Crisis. Chapter 6 explores how crisis can be an opportunity for positive habit change. He provides examples of how individuals and organizations have used crisis to break bad habits and create new positive ones. He also discusses how the sense of urgency and focus that comes with a crisis can be harnessed to create lasting change. Understanding the power of crisis to create positive change can help us navigate difficult times and emerge stronger. This can also be applied to your health whenever your lab reports go wrong. Chapter 7: How Target Knows What You Want Before You Do. In this chapter, he discusses how companies like Target use data mining and analysis to predict consumer behavior and create personalized marketing campaigns. He explains how Target was able to predict which customers were pregnant based on their buying habits and how this information was used to create targeted marketing campaigns. Wonderful, isn't it? Understanding how companies use data to influence our behavior can help us make more informed choices and be more mindful of our consumer habits. Chapter 8 uses the examples of Saddleback Church and the Montgomery bus boycott to illustrate how habits can be used to create social change. He explains how Saddleback Church used small group meetings and shared stories to create a sense of community and inspire positive change, and how the Montgomery bus boycott used collective action to challenge unjust laws. Understanding how habits can be used to create social change can inspire us to take actions in our own communities and work towards a better world. In conclusion, The Power of Habit is a fascinating and informative book that offers a deep understanding of how habits work and how we can use this knowledge to improve our lives. By understanding the habit loop, the role of cravings, the golden rule of habit chains, keystone habits, organizational habits, the power of crisis, and how habits can be used to change and create social, well-being, we can cultivate positive habits and break negative ones. These insights can be applied to personal life, business, and social change and can help us achieve our goals and lead happier, healthier lives. There's a link in the description below that you can use to buy this book, which helps us create content like this for free. And as usual, thanks for watching and happy reading.